Hello there, guys. Joby1 Kenobi here, back with some more reactions, actually. So today we're doing something a little different. There is a Nintendo Direct today, so I'm going to be reacting to that, seeing who's going to be the next character for the Smash, because E3, there's no way that they don't reveal a new character for Smash. This is E3 we're talking about. I mean, it's 40 minutes of a Direct. It's a pretty big one, so I imagine for sure we're going to get a new character announced for Smash, of course. So naturally, my hopes for a character would probably be Crash. I think I said that last reaction. Crash, big part of my childhood. Really love that character. Insane Trilogy was my favorite game of. I think that came out in what, 2018, 2019? Whatever year it came out of, it was my favorite. That game was an absolute masterpiece, perfectly translating Crash into the modern world, or the like putting a modern spin on Crash Bandicoot, but still keeping the original feel of the game. Absolutely fantastic. They the Vicarious Visions nailed it out of the park. I don't know if that's the right phrase. I did have to wake up a little early for this, earlier than I'd like for sure. But you know what? Here we are. Here I am. I yeah. So that's gonna happen. Besides Crash, in all honesty, I don't think Crash's hopes are too high. I think they're higher than people put him at, but I'm still excited nonetheless because he is a character I feel like both Western and Japanese people would like. So I imagine he would be a good fit, but we'll see. You know, Sakurai's mind is a weird one. I mean, we literally have Byleth, another Fire Emblem character. So I remember when Byleth got revealed, that's probably the biggest out of left field thing that could happen. And it happened because we were so sure. We were like, this is the fighter's pass. Sakurai was so insistent. Excuse me. Sakurai was so insistent on, bringing in new worlds, like new franchises, I guess you could say, into Smash to really broaden its franchise scope that it has. And so we're like, oh yeah, they won't put in another Nintendo character. And then they put in another Nintendo character, and it's the it's the it's the least wanted Nintendo character on the planet, another Fire Emblem character. So again, anything could happen. Anything can happen. Sakurai's an absolute madman. Um, so yeah, besides the Smash character, besides that, what else am I looking forward to besides the Smash character? Obviously that's pretty much half the reason I'm here. More than half the reason I'm here, but that's not to say I don't play Nintendo games. I mean, I love JRPGs, so who knows? Maybe we'll get to see more of that Final Fantasy, almost Final Fantasy Tactics game. It's like Octopath Tactics, essentially. I forgot the name already. Triangle Strategy. That's the one. Yeah. So Triangle Strategy. I'd love to see more of that. I know most people won't. I know on Twitter some people hate hearing about JRPGs, how they always elaborate a little too long on it. And I agree. A lot of the times in directs, they'll elaborate a little too long on like explaining how this JRPG works or whatever. I agree, they do that a little too much in Nintendo Direct. So let's hope they don't do that, or at least if they do, don't do it for too long. Um, what else? There was also the rest of E3, like Xbox and whatnot, all their showings. I It was, the other ones weren't too hype for me, so I didn't record them. I don't know if that was maybe I should have. I don't know. The only really one that I was kind of excited about was Xbox. I think Xbox did a pretty good job. And I have an Xbox, which is pretty sick. So hey, I'm glad they won. So far anyway. Like I said, the whole thing in general, the whole E3 in general has not been too crazy. Even though I'd say Xbox did a better job than most, I wouldn't say it was like, oh, it blew me out of the water. It was like, yeah, it was good. I liked it. One thing I loved out of that presentation, Xbox's presentation, was the announcement of Outer Worlds 2. I loved Outer Worlds. I thought Outer Worlds was fantastic. Fun fact, I haven't even played the DLC yet. There's DLC for that game, and I haven't played it, so I'm actually a fraud of the Outer Worlds, of an Outer Worlds fan. But no, I do. I really do love that game. I haven't had the chance to play the DLC yet, but I really, really want to. So I'm big time excited for that. But what else? Other games? Actually, it's where I am. It is right on the dot the time that it says it's about to start. So here we are. I'm actually gonna shut up now and wait for the direct to start, which should be any second. I said shut up now, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna patiently wait because I know, and not talk about any other topics because I know for a fact it's gonna start any second. Just to sure, let me make a quick little, making sure everything's in the clear. My internet's all Gucci. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh boy, here we go. Starting up. What do we got? Yeah. COVID-19 little thing they got going on, as they usually do. Which is fair, you know. Just in case something comes out later than they want. That's a little loud. Hold on. For me, anyway. For you guys, I'm sure it'll sound fine. There we go. Okay. Let's jump into it. Let's get it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alrighty.
Hello,
Guide me.
I'm Yoshiaki.
Show me the good stuff.
And I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo,
Okay,
but also from our
good silent there. Not much to talk about. Just watching them talk about the game, or talk about the Direct. They do this every time, so I'm not too surprised.
Today, we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year.
Exactly what I want to hear, actually. Perfect. I know the E3 presentations,
Take a look at this
besides Nintendo, they definitely made a lot of announcements that were for next year. So to hear them say that there's going to be a lot for this year makes me... It's Smash. Oh, I'm serious. Oh no, who's it going to be? It doesn't look like Crash. Monster Hunter, maybe? Oh, a new Ganondorf, maybe? Who is that? Shirtless guy? Oh, no way, it's a Tekken! It's a Tekken fighter! No, I should know this. I'm not a huge Tekken person. Oh my gosh, dude, Tekken! Yeah, Kazuya? Whoa, dude, this is so sick. Oh, look at that stage. Again, I'm not a huge Tekken person. I don't play... I know I said I'm a big fan of fighting games. Tekken is the one that I don't play, like, at all. I don't play almost no Tekken. But that's awesome. I'm so glad to see another fighting game character get in. I'm surprised, to say the least. But... Yeah, Captain Falcon. Dang, he's just Kazuya straight up killing these guys. Oh my goodness. Pit. Min. Hey, alright, get her out of here. I don't want her there either. Marth. Dang. He's got a... Ooh, installs. I love installs. They're so sick. Dang. Okay, so it's like... How does this work? Maybe only on the smash attacks? I need to take a closer look. I was too busy popping off. Oh, there's a... Oh my god. Heihachi. That's the one. I know at least a little bit about Tekken. Kazuya Yushima. I just realized that announcer was not, what's his face? Was not, that announcer wasn't, oh, Kirby? Oh yeah, good luck with that. He can just float away. He's gonna float right back up, isn't he? There he goes. Yeah, Kirby can fly. That's awesome, dude. Tekken Fight. Oh, I've always wanted a Tekken fighter to join just because it feels like they would fit. You know, and they're fighting game character. Like, come on, they're a shooing. Could have been anyone. But again, I don't know much about. I don't know much about. Oh, hold on. Let me shut up.
Showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
Oh, perfect. I don't know much about Tekken. I don't know if this guy is the main character of Tekken. I don't think he is. Kazuya. I think Jin Keizama is the protagonist of Tekken. So to see him knock it in? This guy looks like Jin Kazuma, but he maybe I'm crazy and like they got his name wrong. Like I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about Tekken. But yeah, Kazuya. I know next to nothing about Tekken, and I feel like such a fraud. No, face kick, demon scissors. These are almost certainly. Actually, one thing I do know about Tekken is that it has like an. Oh, that looks sick. He actually has like a lot of different moves in that game. Like there are an absolute crap ton of different attacks you can do.
Like Tekken.
Yeah, right?
It's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
He looks like he's playing
I'll talk
Tekken,
about
which is
the fighter
crazy.
more in a future presentation.
Okay, so now that's
Still have to
presentation.
record it first, actually.
Oh, he hasn't even recorded it.
Below. Please stay tuned.
Okay, 628. Ooh, that's longer than I expected. I thought it'd be a lot sooner than that for the next character, but you know what? Hey, I'll take it. And that's a hype character for me.
Will join the fight in Super Smash Bros.
That's pretty cool. Wow, Kazuya, not who I expected.
Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series.
Yeah, so but why I'm so surprised that it's not the main character is that it's almost always the main character of a fighting game franchise when they get in. Terry Bogard, Ryu, you know. Very rare that that deviates. Min Min was the only deviation so far. But it looks like Kazuya is also going to be an exception to the rule there, which is pretty interesting. As I mentioned, I don't know much about Tekken. I'm sure I've said it like 3 times now. But Jin Kazuma, right? I know him, and he's probably my favorite looking. Oh, hey! Life is Strange on the... What is this? Some sort of animated thing we got going on here? But yeah, Jin Kazuma, yeah, is the main character. So I'm, again, surprised he's not in. Remastered collection and True Colors. I never cared much for Life is Strange. Absolutely love, which is funny because I absolutely love the Telltale games. I know this isn't Telltale, it's like practically knockoff Telltale. That's how I've always viewed Life is Strange. I have played the first one, didn't like it, which was unfortunate, but you know, it wasn't terrible, right? I wouldn't bash on it. I personally didn't like it, but I wouldn't bash on you if you liked it yourself. You know,
Life is Strange, True Colors.
September 10th, very cool, very cool. As yeah, so yeah, I was never a big fan of Life is Strange. Sorry, not too high for me, but you know what? For those who do like it, there you go.
For everyone on the Nintendo Switch system.
Is that right?
You
Oh, okay, Marvel's Guardians.
leading a legendary
Yeah, they talked a little too much about this at the Square Enix presentation, which I did watch. I do love this concept. Everything they did show off, I did love pretty much every second of it. You know, the decisions, you being Star-Lord. The designs, I think, look great. Very true to the comics. I'm a big fan of that. This game just looks good to me. I don't know. I'm very excited for this Guardians of the Galaxy game, actually.
Worms.
Whoa, Worms! Wow, it's been a long time since I played a Worms game. Oh. Ooh, that frame rate, yikes. Hopefully that'll change. Is this 3D or like half 2D?
To the Nintendo Switch version will be available for free for 2 weeks after
Or
launch.
what I mean is like half 3D.
Spaceport Showdown launches with Worms Rumble wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June.
Yeah, okay, this is like a half 3D, you know, 2D hybrid. For a second, I thought you could like free roam around like Worms 3D. That's like my favorite Worms game. I love Worms 3D. I was hoping it'd be like that, but that still looks cool too.
As you explore this fully,
all right, here comes the JRPG we were looking for.
and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat.
Oh, turn-based combat, yes! Every time I hear turn-based combat, I pop off, dude. So few games or JRPGs or RPGs in general don't have turn-based combat anymore. That's my favorite type of combat for RPGs. It works so well. I could see why a lot of franchises like move away from it because it's been done so much that they want to try something new. Like I get it, I get changing that. I disagree immensely, mainly because I personally love turn-based combat so much. To see it come back a bit more, like with Octopath Traveler and other games, makes me very happy. So I feel like I haven't played a good one since Octopath. Wait, bananas. It's not Ape Escape, is it? No, but Ape Escape is Sony. Why would they show that here? Oh no, the That's the one. I saw the little bubble and I was like, shoot, what's the name of that franchise? I couldn't remember. It's Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Monkey Ball. I didn't play much of this as a kid. I did have a friend who played a lot of it, and I'd watch him play it every once in a while. But I personally did not play Super Monkey Ball. Who knows? 20th anniversary. They're showing a lot of games here. I imagine it's some sort of remastered collection. I'm down for that. Maybe I'll give that a shot. Banana Mania. Ooh, looks good, that's for sure. So 1, 2, and what was that third one? I don't know. I'm sure they'll show it again. Super Monkey Ball.
Bananas win Super Monkey Ball. Banana
Oh
Mania.
yeah, so this year, very cool,
Nintendo
very
Switch,
cool.
October 5th.
October 5th. Any Super Monkey Ball fans out there? That's straight up your alley. I might give it a shot.
And you're invited.
Oh.
Ready for another round of
Oh,
Mario Party?
they're still updating Super Mario Party. That's great, considering how dead that game was before they added online. And it looks like they're adding more mini games, I think.
Classic boards from the Nintendo 64.
Ah.
Peach's birthday cake and Spaceland.
Dang, those look good in HD.
Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it. Jump. Connect blocks.
Oh, nice. I didn't buy the Super Mario Party game because I didn't hear too many good things about it. And none of my other friends got it either, so I was like, I think I'll pass on it, I guess. Which is unfortunate because I like the Mario Party series. But who knows? They've been updating this game, so maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll get my hands on it at some point.
Even if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends?
Yep, so yeah, here it's talking about the online, like I mentioned. That was recently added. That did not come with the game day one, which is very weird. It actually came, what, 2 years later? I don't know why it didn't come. I don't know why it didn't come standard when it came out, but you know what? Here it is now. It's here, and it's here to stay. And they're gonna keep updating this game, which is pretty great.
What did you think?
So let's say Mario Party Superstars. Wait, it's not an update? It's a new game, or?
Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid.
I should have paid more attention. I was too busy. I was too busy yapping. I guess that was on me.
But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Wait, what? You didn't finish the last one. How could you announce a new one? You haven't finished the first. Whoa, it looks sick though. Metro. Wait, I'm sorry? That did not just say Metroid 5, you're a liar. Oh wait, no, Metroid 5. I thought my mind thought Metroid Prime 5, and I was like, what? Wait a second, you gotta finish the fourth one first. But no, Metroid 5, okay. I can dig it. Wouldn't that be a funny turn of events if they have like just announced Metroid Prime 5? With gameplay and everything, and then Metroid Prime 4 is still in development. How wacky would that be? But if anyone would do something silly like that, it would be Nintendo. This looks sick. Is this, wow, woo. Okay. I'm digging it so far. Uh-oh. Whoa, Metroid. Dread. Oh, sounds edgy. I kind of like it, actually. Samus's design, very different, very interesting. Reminds me of the Fusion Suit, but obviously, you know, redesigned. I like it, yeah. Very, very different design. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a Samus Returns kind of vibe it's giving me here. I like it. I like it a lot. But I imagine it's going to be on the Switch, obviously, so... yeah, we'll see. It already looks a lot better than Samus Returns, obviously. Not on the 3DS. You can afford to bring up the graphics a bit. Ooh. Oh, is that like a cloaking device thing? That's kind of cool. Naturally, new power-ups and whatnot for Samus. Samus, I know it's pronounced Samus. I was being silly. What are those enemies, though? I don't think we've seen enemies like those before. Metroid Dread. That's cool though. I'm so glad to see Metroid fans get something. Like something, because they have been yearning for a new game. 10-8. 10-8, that's this year. Let's go. That's sick.
That was the trailer for the
Yes,
first
pop
new
off, Metroid
3D
fans. Let's go.
Metroid game
We finally got a Metroid game coming up
the
that's
brand
not
new
in like
Metroid
2025.
game.
That's so
As the
cool.
name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released
Definitely looks-
on October 8th, so it won't be too
Yeah,
long
October 8th.
until launch.
Oh,
That
wait.
same day,
I
we'll
said
also
I
be
read
releasing
10-8 and I thought it was...
figures for Samus and the
Wait, hold on, my math's off, isn't it?
Video.
It's this,
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, yeah, my math's off. Never mind. Still month 10.
These familiar
Yeah, so
franchises are
October
back on
8th.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay, yeah. That's this year. That's awesome.
Get ready to get
Just
down
Dance.
with the latest
This
Just
I feel like this
Dance
franchise. I'll be hearing about this franchise when I'm in my 60s, dude. I just have this funny feeling this franchise is never gonna die anytime soon. Not to say that I think it should. I'm just saying, they always make a game every single year without fail. It's like clockwork. These guys, Ubisoft.
the dance floor in Just Dance 2022.
Not my cup of tea, if you couldn't already tell from my tone. Just Dance, definitely not my thing. Ooh, whoa, what is this?
Smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch.
Cruisin' Blast. I don't even know if I've heard of this
Your
game.
way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks. Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit
Oh, wow.
the road.
I love the maps. It reminds me of one of those
Cruisin' Blast
like
launches
car
and
or racing
on
games
Nintendo Switch
that you'd
this
find on
fall.
like an arcade cabinet. Like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. That's what the levels
The
remind me of.
ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
Dragon Ball Z. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. This Kakarot?
Relive
Yeah,
the
there it
story
is.
of Goku and other
There it is.
fighters
Yeah.
through 4 sagas in this action RPG.
I did not buy Kakarot. Though I do want to,
Protect the
actually.
Earth from an invasion
I've
by
definitely
Vegeta and
reconsidered.
Nappa.
Especially now that they have DLC, which is
Take
pretty
a
cool.
stand against the evil emperor.
I'm kind of, I'd definitely be willing to give it a shot. Again, I'm a huge fan of DBZ, so you know what? I'd be down to give this game a proper shot.
Showdown with the most fearsome
Don't know
foes.
why I didn't buy it at the time. I think I just was low on cash when it came out, so I didn't really, I couldn't really afford it at the time.
Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals.
But yeah, that frame rate, I can already tell. Frame rate's looking a little rough around the edges, but you know what? Yeah, if I do buy it, I don't think I'll buy it on
Boss
Switch.
battle episodes,
But
a new power awakens part
but,
1 and
if
2
I-
is
you know,
also included.
it definitely looks
Dragon
interesting.
Ball Z Kakarot, plus a new Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo
It's cool,
Switch
you know,
September
it's cool.
24th.
I've heard mixed things about it, but I still want to give it my own proper shot.
Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off. The Mario Golf Super Rush game launches soon. Here's a quick
Yes, Mario
glimpse
Golf.
into each of the
This is a big
modes.
one. People are really excited for this one.
Standard golf.
I, on the other
Take
hand,
your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
I'm also a little excited, come to think of it. I think, yeah, it's just been so long since the last golf game that, you know, this one could be cool. This one could be good. I mean, it looks very good so far from what they've shown and what they're showing right now. This golf game looks pretty good. And with the whole running mechanic thing of getting to your ball first, I think that's like its own mode, but it's still really cool. It's such a great concept. Obviously, Nintendo and Mario would be the one to make a concept like that, where you run to the ball and have to beat everyone else to the ball so that you can hit it again, which is, yeah, it's very Nintendo, very Mario. I like that.
Golf adventure.
Very good idea.
Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The
Oh,
golfing
you can
challenges
skip the
that
ball
await
across the
may
water.
surprise
Pretty sick. I thought that was Ho-Oh for a second. I was about to
And
pop
here's
off.
some news.
Pokemon
Future
crossover
release,
and Mario Golf.
including
That'd be really
additional
interesting.
courses and playable characters.
Oh, hey, New Donk City. Nice.
The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those
King
shots.
Bomb. I love that they made him a
Mario Golf
character.
Super
He's
Rush,
cool.
Swinging onto the Nintendo
Yeah, Mario
Switch
Golf
system
Super Rush.
June
That's,
25th.
it looks good. It looks good.
Available
I'm very
now on
excited.
Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
Oh, this is Heroes 2 or Rise Stories.
Welcome
Stories
to
2. That's the one.
vast
Yeah.
and vibrant world of Monster
I've heard of this. I tried the demo for Stories 1. The combat wasn't really my thing, so I just played the demo and that was it.
Adventure.
But this Stories 2 looks much more refined. Because the combat in 1 is like super basic. Like, yeah, it's turn-based, but man, is it like hella basic in terms of how it plays. So it wasn't too captivating for me. The combat got pretty old pretty quick. But if 2, it refines that now that it's on the Switch and not on the 3DS. Hopefully they, bring up the quality of the combat system and whatnot. And, you know, if they do, I'll definitely give it a proper go myself. Obviously, I'm going to read some reviews and whatnot beforehand.
You might be able to hatch a new Monstie.
But, you know, because I wanted it, when I gave this game a shot on 3DS and played the demo, I was pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this looks pretty good. I'm not a huge Monster Hunter person, but, you know, a Monster Hunter with, you know, turn-based combat. I'm down for, I can dig that, you know, I could roll with that. On the 3DS, not exactly the perfect system for it, but the Switch might be. And we'll see how that turns out. Again, I'll have to read some reviews before I get my hands on it and give it a shot myself, but we'll see.
Here's a new game.
Whoa! No, it's gonna be WarioWare. It's not Wario Land. No, please be Wario Land. Through some divine miracle.
Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's me.
It's the WarioWare style, so I'm like, no way. It's not Wario Land.
A brand new game from my company.
Ah, no. Ah, there it is, boys. Ah, you're never getting Wario Land. Ah, rip. That sucks, man. That sucks.
Check out these.
I've always wanted them to make another Wario Land, just so I could try it out myself. I didn't grow up with the Wario Land series, and it's been so long since they made another one that I haven't been like, oh, let me try that again, because the last time they made one was like in 2000 or whatever. So, yeah. Gosh, yeah, so it's WarioWare. I should have guessed this would come out at some point for the Switch.
Two people can play together
at the same fair enough. What was I gonna say? Something about WarioWare. Oh yeah, it feels like a perfect fit for the Switch, with the Switch's capabilities. Joy-Con, you know, pretty much you could do so much with the Joy-Con by itself, so that could do a lot. Yeah, with the Joy-Cons, get it together. Okay. There's just a lot you could do for a minigame, you know, like variations and ingenuity with the Joy-Cons for the Switch. So I feel like that makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense, but not what I and other fans would have wanted. Also, I love the way he's in WarioWare, but yeah, a little unfortunate for Wario Land fans. I'm sorry, you're never getting another Wario Land. But WarioWare, you know, for those who are a fan of that, there you go.
It's releasing in the near future, so stay.
You know, fun fact, I don't even know if I've ever played a WarioWare game myself. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Please take a look at this.
All right, captivate me. I'm losing interest slowly.
As a high school student living
I don't
in
like the
Tokyo,
style.
Your life is fairly normal.
This looks like another Persona game. I don't mind, because I don't like Persona style, but I do like the game. I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't like how it looks. But the game itself is great. Yeah, is this not Persona? Because Persona is a spin-off of I can't remember the name of the franchise, but it might be that. Well, what Persona is a spin-off off of? It's like on the tip of my tongue too. Another Tokyo. Yeah, this looks like. Gosh, it's like on the tip of my tongue, dude. I cannot figure out what the name of that original franchise is. It's like something Megami Tenchi or something like that. It's like. That Shin Megami Tensei! Oh my god, there it is. I knew it. Okay. So not Persona, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Very cool. All right. Glad we're hearing more about this game because they announced this a while ago. You know, a decent amount ago. So seeing more on the game, that's great. Oh, yay! Oh, that's right. This game has turn-based combat. So I'm excited. You know me. Like I said earlier, I'm a big fan of that. Turn-based combat is my jam. I have not played a Shin Megami Tensei game, so. I would love to give that a shot.
Demons are formidable opponents.
Because hey, like I said, turn-based combat. I mentioned, as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this trailer, not a big fan of, you know, the style of Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. I've never liked the way it looks. I don't know why either. It doesn't look bad per se. It just looks, you know, I feel like it could look better. You know, I feel like they could really refine the style. I feel like if it was not on Switch. Like if it was like a PS4 I was just about to say if it's like a PS4 exclusive or like a PlayStation exclusive, they could like, you know, up the graphics a little bit. But then I remembered Persona 5 was a PS4 exclusive and it still looks this way roughly. So I guess I was wrong about that. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. Never liked the style of it. It's kind of what turns me off from trying to get into the series. Hey, what's up, Frost? Yeah, it's definitely what's kept me from the franchise, is the way it looks. Looks are everything. A lot of the time. Like, first impressions is what I mean to say. If your game doesn't look good right off the bat, or if it looks like, you know, not perfect, people are gonna notice that. Like myself. One game, another great example of this for me, because I know a lot of people did like the style. I personally didn't like the style. Was Link's Awakening, the remaster. I was not a fan of the chibi style, so I didn't play the game, even though I really wanted to, because I love that 2D drop-down, you know, Zelda games. I love those, but I just did not like Link's Awakening style, and I couldn't. It turned me off. You know, I didn't buy the new Link's Awakening remastered because I was like, I can't get past the style, dude. It doesn't look good to me. But let's see what else we got.
Celebrate 10 years.
Danganronpa. All right. Speaking of games that I think look terrible, Danganronpa is also another one of those kinds of games.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2.
Has Danganronpa always been?
The school broadcast system.
Has Danganronpa been voice acted, or I mean, like, fully voice acted? I can't remember. I haven't played one yet.
Danganronpa series are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Again, I've never been a big fan of the style of Danganronpa. It kind of reminds me of Persona 5, actually. So that's probably why.
Life and death. Unfortunately, the only way
maybe I'll give it a proper shot at some point, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. These games have never really interested me too much.
And so it begins.
I'd be lying if I said half the reason wasn't because of the fan base. If you've ever come across anyone who comes, or anyone who likes these games, usually on Twitter, that can be a little, what's the word? A little different, we'll say. A little unique. Well, yeah, that's what I'll say. You know, they're different. They're a little different.
Are you okay?
And so it definitely turns me off as well, is the fan base that is behind these games.
The board game from Danganronpa V3
What the heck?
Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp.
Interesting. Very interesting.
All-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa
I need some water. Hold on. I've been talking too much.
together to battle at a
I think this is the perfect time because I don't care about this
Who's
game.
the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence.
Later this year, but with no release date. That worries me. That does. It could get pushed back to next year, but I'd be surprised considering it's a port.
Individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Oh! A new Fatal Frame game? No way! Fatal Frame? What? What? A Maiden of Blackwater. Oh, is this a port? Oh, rip, dude. I was so excited for a new Fatal Frame game. That would have been so cool.
Adventure game. You'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal.
So cool to see it come to the Switch. I like that. The Switch is definitely a good system for the Fatal Frame series. So I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it come in. I haven't played Fatal Frame though. I've just, you know, I've seen it. Obviously, I'm looking at it and I recognized it immediately. It's a very recognizable thing to me. I don't know if that's true for everyone else, but like I see Fatal Frame, I'm like, oh wow, that's Fatal Frame. I can tell right off the bat. You know. So yeah, that's cool.
And stay alive. Fatal Frame.
Maiden of Blackwater. Yeah, that's. Is that a port? Cause like that didn't look like a new game. The way those graphics were.
And DLC are coming soon. Some even today.
Oh. Oh, Doom. Yeah, hell yeah. Doom DLC. That's sick.
Expansion for Doom Eternal. The ancient god.
Just came to my mind right now. I don't know if they'll reveal another Smash character, like even if just a teaser, like a little cinematic trailer, because.
As you eliminate hell's in demon-infested ruins.
I don't know. I feel like they could do it. I feel like it's a pretty high chance of that happening. Kazuya is cool though. Again, I'm not saying that because I think. You know, the last time they did that with Hero and then Banjo, I feel like they did it to both, like, please. Oh, hey, oh, nice! Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Switch. Let's go. That game's fantastic. Vicarious Visions does a phenomenal job. Rest in peace, by the way. I love you, Vicarious Visions. Yeah, they do a phenomenal job at any sort of remasters or remakes. And this is no exception. This game was an absolute masterpiece. Perfect translation of the Pro Skater series. They did such a good job with this game, man. Oh gosh.
Pre-orders are available now on
I just can't believe that they did a amazing job
After
remaking
4,000
games.
years, Sateki, the
And then they get shut down,
risen
like-
from the dead, and only one group
Words
of
could not
heroes
express how
stop her.
disappointed I was when I
A
heard about the
strange
news that they got
brigade.
shut down.
In this thrilling adventure, you'll
I've
blast
not
through an
heard
army
of
mummified
or-
monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons.
I love how you have
Go
to
it
shoot.
alone or team up with other daring
I love how you have to shoot the
adventurers,
puzzle to get it to
local
move. I think
wireless
it's funny.
co-op and online play.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Hero and Banjo.
Unexpected.
I feel like they did that
Strange
for
Brigade launched
both of those
Nintendo
reveals. I feel like they
Switch
did that to
later
appease both Western and Japanese fans alike in the same direct. So I feel like if they revealed one or the other, one
It's a
side would
new
be very
adventure in
unhappy.
Cosmic proportions.
Oh hey, there's that new Mario game just got announced.
Mario and his friends will team up
Did
with
not play the first
Rabbids
one.
once
I did
again
not play
to
Mario
restore
vs.
order to
Rabbids.
the
I
galaxy. Our
on
heroes
principle,
must stop the mysterious new
I'm not I'm not a huge fan of the Rabbids. You know, they don't interest me. You know who does interest me?
Rabbid Rosalina
Rayman.
joins them.
Rayman very much interests me. So is there any reason that he's not partnered up with Mario in this adventure? Beats me. I wish I knew. I really wish it was Rayman and not the Rabbids here.
Our
Wouldn't
heroes
that be
can run freely
cool?
around the battlefield, creating new
It makes me
strategic
so
and
sad,
chaotic
dude. I just want
adventures.
Rayman to be back in the spotlight. I love that character.
With a little help from your
The
friends.
OG Rayman game is like, it's so good, but so difficult. Oh. Like, dude, I don't know if you played the original Rayman, because everyone's played like Origins a lot since that kind of brought Rayman back into the spotlight. Great game, by the way. Love the Origins, but
next year.
the original Rayman is so... Excuse me? Excuse me? I heard Kirby sounds and I got excited. Okay. Whoa! What? Advance Wars! Whoa, hold on! What? What? I thought this was a dead franchise, dude! Oh, is this a remake? Is this not a new game? I'm still excited. That's cool. Yeah, I could tell because that one dude. I haven't played an Advance Wars game, but that is so cool to see get a remake. It's not a dead franchise. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about Rayman, this other dead franchise, and then here comes Advance Wars coming out from their grave. I can't believe it, dude. That's so sick. Yeah, Andy is here saying it's definitely a remake.
Vibrant game player in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Dude, it looks good though, man. It looks good.
Play the first two Advance Wars campaigns and Advance
Okay,
Wars 1
first two.
2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday.
December
Pre-orders
3rd.
Begin today on
Nice.
Nintendo eShop.
Dude, that's so cool. That is so sick. I'm so glad to see that come back.
All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day.
Oh boy.
Please take a
Wait,
look.
we've got a lot of time left, don't we? We got like 7 minutes. So they might talk about, like show this off and then, it's not even cool either. Rip. I was so hoping they'd talk about Breath of the Wild 2. Dang it, man. I saw the Zelda stuff for like a millisecond. I was like, oh, they gonna talk about Breath of the Wild 2? Nah. Oh, to be fair, they said this next segment. Maybe they'll talk about this for a little bit. We still got 7 minutes, roughly. So they could talk about this for a bit and then lead into Breath of the Wild 2, but I doubt it because apparently they they don't want to talk about Breath of the Wild 2. Dude, every time that game gets mentioned, I mean, every time a direct comes up, we want them to like talk more about that game, and they just refuse to do it. They'd rather talk about whatever this is. Did people like this game? Was this good? I don't know. I didn't hear much about it after it came out, so I don't know if this game is actually any good or not. I don't like what's that one franchise called? Warriors or whatever? Ah! Here we are!
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of
Talk
the
about
Legend
it.
of Zelda series.
Don't just
What
say
you've just seen is a
we're
trailer
working on
for
it and
the
that's it.
first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei
Yeah,
Tecmo
we
Games.
get it. We're here for another thing.
It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I
Right.
hope you'll look forward to it.
Speaking of Breath of the Wild,
I have a few more things to share with you all today.
yeah, please.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which
Ah,
launches next
stop!
month.
No, I want to hear about Breath of the Wild too, dude.
You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by
I mean,
using two
it makes sense that they talk about this too, at least for a little bit.
motion
But
controls,
it's not why
or
we're
by
here.
playing in handheld mode. wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button only.
So when this game originally got announced, I was
This
like
game
very
is
excited
the oldest era in the
because
Legend
I
of
was
Zelda
like, I
series.
didn't like the original, so I'd love to give this a shot. And then it turns out it's $60 for the remaster, which is just ludicrous. For how old is this game? Like 10 years old? Absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason you should be charging $60 for this.
These will all be
So I might,
unlocked in
we'll
this game.
see what I do about that. I don't think I'll buy it day one, that's for sure. Maybe I'll have to sail the high seas for this one. Somehow, some way. Especially with that amiibo thing that they did, where like you can only fast travel with the amiibo. That's so dumb. That is so ridiculous. Oh my god.
Here's a little something you might like.
For the
For
the love of all that is holy, stop talking about this and get to the Breath of the Wild too.
Series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help.
It does look sick, I'm not gonna lie to you. That does look pretty cool.
In the earliest days of the Legend of Zelda.
Dang, that looks good.
It will come with the first game in the series, The
A
Legend
little
of
Game
Zelda,
& Watch. I like that. Bringing back the
Zelda
Game & Watch.
2, The
Let's
Adventure
go.
of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda.
Oh hey, the OG Link's Awakening. Nice.
As well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So
Is that gonna be Toon Link's new down smash?
longer Legend of Zelda games to depict
Please, can Toon Link be good for once, or be good at finally better than the other Links? If they gave him that Game & Watch down smash.
system, we've added a playable clock. based on the Legend
Imagine,
of Zelda.
imagine they give Toon Link that down smash, dude. He'd be broke. That's half the reason Mr. Game & Watch is
Zelda
good.
2, The Adventure of Link.
So if they gave it to Toon Link, that'd be absolutely hilarious
You can
and
play
amazing.
both of them
He'd
by
shoot up on the tier list
Link.
like 5 tiers.
We hope you'll enjoy playing.
Yeah,
this
that's cool.
Game & Watch
It looks
system
neat, right?
whenever
I
and
like it.
wherever you'd like.
Oh, we've only got roughly 3 minutes. I am very worried.
All right, here's the last thing we have to show you.
Ah!
This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the
Yes!
Wild.
Oh my goodness, please talk
2
about it.
years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time.
Yes,
However,
we know.
development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the
Yes!
game. Please take a look.
Finally! Yes! Breath of the Wild news! It's a Christmas miracle, man. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna shut up. I wanna watch this. It looks so interesting. Very interested. Oh, there goes Zelda. Rip. Oh? Where we dropping, boys? Okay. Reminds me a lot of the Breath of the Wild 1 so far. Ooh. Oh, reverse time abilities. Very cool. I like that. Whoa. Look at Link's hair. It's so long. That looks sick. I like that a lot. I don't know if we've ever gotten a long-haired Link like that. That looks really good. Is that it? Yes! Release window. Not exactly a release date, but it's something. Next year, huh? Dang, was kind of hoping they'd shoot for this year, but that works too. I don't know what I expected. I don't know why I had my hopes up for this year, but hopefully that means it's early next year. We'll see.
We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Yeah, that always worries me when they say a year and not like a season, you know, like oh, fall 2022 or whatever.
Nintendo Direct.
So yeah, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about that game's release. We'll see if it gets pushed back or anything like that.
I hope you'll continue looking forward to
But hey, it was something, right? That trailer was pretty small, but it was something. Got to see a couple cool little, you know, trinkets and whatnot, new powers and abilities that you can do. That's cool. Big fan of that. Is that really it? I guess we'll see in just a second. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's definitely it. So yeah, very nice Direct, actually. Got a lot of decent news here. Okay, I'm talking about this is the clubhouse. You guys won't see it, but the clubhouse is now playing. I gotta turn that off. There we go. Before I get distracted. Not a bad direct whatsoever, I don't think. I know probably some people came in watching and they thought they might get some Pokemon news. I didn't think we'd get any Pokemon news. They only just revealed the new Diamond and Pearl remakes and Legends stuff pretty recently, so I know for a fact. I was like, yeah, we're not getting any news this time. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of my reaction, but yeah, I knew for a fact they wouldn't. Splatoon 3, on the other hand, I'm surprised we didn't get anything on. I'm a little surprised, just like a little snippet, or them talking about it just a little bit more. I'm a little surprised they didn't talk about that, but that's fine, right? They only did just reveal it not too long ago, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised about that. The new Metroid is so awesome. That is so sick. Monkey Ball coming back into business with I think it was a remaster. Very cool. And Advance Wars being alive again with a remaster of its own. Oh, that's great news. That is so fantastic. And then, excuse me, Shin Megami Tensei 5. I will have to give that a shot. It is a JRPG with turn-based combat, so I'm actually very interested. I'll just have to get past style. Like I mentioned plenty of times already, that style is just, oh man, it's a rough one. It's definitely not my cup of tea, but maybe I can get past it. We'll see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and the little reaction here to. And of course, Kazuya. How could I not talk about Kazuya? Very, very cool. I am very excited for that. The new character, as long as he's fun. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on the channel, but like I say this to my friends all the time, is that as long as the new character is fun, doesn't have to be necessarily recognizable. I'm a big fan, right? Terry Bogard was a fantastic example of this. I know who Terry Bogard was when he came out, and obviously I know who he is now. But I remember being like so surprised and being like, well, as long as he's fun, that's cool with me. And he was. I think he's fun to fight and fun to play. I love Terry Bogard. I think he was a fantastic addition to the roster. And SNK stuff is very cool. We're getting a lot of fighting game stuff, Ken, just with Ultimate in general, Ken coming into the fray, Terry Bogard, and now Kazuya from Tekken. Very cool. Very cool. I personally would have liked to see, even though don't get me wrong, I'm very excited. Tekken finally got its spotlight, its chance in the sun for Smash Brothers. I'm very glad that it finally did. I feel like it deserved it. I would have loved to see Mortal Kombat, just because Mortal Kombat is such a bigger franchise than Tekken, and it's also, more recognizable. I feel like that would have garnered more of a pop-off from me. Oh, I did pop off very nicely from Tekken, but I feel like that would have garnered more of a pop-off from the internet. From if Mortal Kombat, like Scorpion or Sub-Zero. I personally would say Scorpion would be, I don't know. Actually, it really could go either way, but I would say Scorpion myself. That's who I would expect, Like if someone did get announced, I'd be like, oh, Scorpion, But yeah, I personally think that would have been a better fit myself, just because I feel like, Mortal Kombat's a bigger franchise. People would have been all, excited for what they did with a Mortal Kombat, how gruesome and gory that franchise is. People would have loved to seen how that would translate in Smash. Obviously, they would tone it down, but I want to see what exactly Sakurai and the team would do for a franchise such as Mortal Kombat. But it didn't happen. We got Tekken. There is one other fighter pass. Slot left for a character, and it could be Mortal Kombat. I kind of doubt it, but it could be. But seeing Tekken get in, very cool, very cool. I'm very excited for that. Most of the fighting game characters that come out in Smash have been a lot of fun, so I'm very excited to see what they do for Kazuya, especially since, as I mentioned earlier, Tekken has a crazy amount of attacks and moves that you can do in that game. So how they translate that to Smash is going to be very, very interesting. I am very excited for what they have in store for us, and I hope you guys are too, because that's going to come out June 28th. You can bet your butt that I'm going to be streaming that, or recording that. I mean, my reaction to that as well. So stay tuned for that, of course. And I hope you like my reaction to this Nintendo E3 Direct. Nintendo Direct. Very good. I think they did a great job. Very fantastic. Kept me on my toes the entire time. And lots of good stuff announced, of course. Metroid, new Smash character, all that jazz. Very cool. Very, very good job, Nintendo. My hat's off. You win E3. Once more, you win E3. Classic Nintendo doing a fantastic job at E3. They always bring out all the stops when E3 comes around, and they sure did this time. I think they did a great job. So anyway, talking too much. Let's wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and my reaction. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.